to Successful Tradings, where you will learn to trade options as a beginner. Bonjour, bienvenue sur Successful Tradings. Successful Tradings.
Hello, welcome to Successful Tradings, where you will learn to trade options as a beginner. Bonjour, bienvenue sur Successful Tradings.
Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching from. Welcome to Successful Trading Subscription Trade Alert Service Performance Review. This is the time we take every Saturday to bring you a review of how our subscription trade alert service made you money over the past week. So we have been doing this now for 21 weeks, and each time we go over the past week with a number of alerts, and then we have a summary of the overall performance. So this is here. Let's put this maybe in presentation mode here quickly by moving this icon. Okay. So what do we have this week? We had in terms of averages, we average the total number of trade this week was high. I think we're gonna say the next slide was 20, but the average over the 21-week period that we are showcasing here, it's 15. The average move per trade is 8.1%. But recently, for us, just to stay with the mood, with the pulse, not so much the mood of the markets, right? We have been tracking what is this average move per trade is. It has come down maybe from the early month of May, where the market was doing that V-shaped recovery, but now you can see it has settled here. This week was 6.4%, last week was 6.4%, the previous week was 5.9%, the week before that, September, was 9%. So here overall, I think if we do this average on here, it's going to be maybe somewhere about just shy of 7%, which is still great. I guarantee you there are plenty of subscription trade alert services out there where that number is not even half of let's say the lowest number here that's we have been recorded recently. Trust me, I can give you those, or you don't have to trust me. You can do your research and come back to us. So first, we haven't had a recent 50 bagger. With the last one we had was in August. If you don't know which stock was that, go back to our Twitter feed. What's our Twitter feed? At Gangster Trades. Yeah, the name by itself should entice you. What's Gangster? No, nothing. Everything is legit here. So it's just a pun. It's actually a day trading strategy that we have at part of our a subscription trade alert service, where we teach our traders how to take advantage of the volatility within the first 15 minutes where there's price discovery, especially during earnings season like this. This is really a golden opportunity for that. If you want to learn about that, well, subscribe into to this YouTube channel. That's a valid reason for you, because often we do a pre-market, not often, every day we do a pre-market analysis from 8:40 to 9:20 thereabout, and typically in there we indulge our viewers, those who join us live every morning on YouTube, with free trades, and those we will feature the Gangster trade, so you can learn about the Gangster trade. Or if you really want to go in depth with it, just find yourself, go to our website, successfultrading.com. It's a revamp, by the way. We are shuffling things around. It looks nicer according to the feedback that we have gotten recently, and in there you will be able to find everything you need to know about our subscription trade alerts service. So in here for the result this week, so the week we finished trading, we trade weekly option. That's the other thing that you're going to discover, right? So we traded these the stock that we're going to show you next from October the 12th through October the 16th, which was yesterday. Did we make a 10 bagger? Did we make a 10 bagger? Was there a 10 bagger in the suspense? The number, I mean, this is a giveaway here, right? I think if you saw the show last week, it was, oh, there's a typo here. There's a typo. It's 900%. Before I was confusing people by putting it at a 1,000% profit for a 10 bagger. No, the actual definition of it. And we have an article on the blog, which you can definitely indulge on and learn more about the anatomy of a 10-bagger. Wow, isn't that enticing? So let's move on here. So what did we highlight here? So we highlighted the trend, right? Recent trend is settling here somewhere just shy of 7% in average, if you will. So, and we have had weeks where the market has gone more sideways. We have seen that on SPY. If you follow our pre-market analysis that we do every morning, we do a top-down analysis, a general view of the market before we plunge and scrutinize specific stocks of interest. So this week, what did we have in store? What was the highlight? Yeah, I cannot hide it because it's looking at its traits. You know, do we have a highlighter? Can you highlight, Telex? Do you know how to highlight? How about this? BIDU popped up. Oh, it didn't highlight the other one. So for us, here's what we do here, because you could be asking, what does it mean by watch list? Yeah, so the watch list, for us, we create a watch list of options because it helps us. We do not just take the trade and wait for the stock to move. No, we actually take this trade as, I don't know, day trading, but if let's say the trade works, we can carry in the next day. So we wait for stock to move. So there is a specific technique that we teach our subscriber here as part of our subscription trade alert service. And then when the stock started moving, so this was the case for this stock on, was it Wednesday? That's BIDU just popped. BIDU hasn't done this in a long time. As a matter of fact, this was the message. Want to keep your ink annotation? Yes, if you want to. I'm not sure why the highlighter. So we in our Discord room, which again is free of charge to you when you are part of our subscription trade alert service. So in our Discord room, we have this channel specifically for subscribers. I'm about to say obviously. So where we post live updates when pretty much the trade is ready to go. So here's what's was shared on BIDU. So these were like the 135 calls. So, but you still under that. The one that we had originally was the 133. So when your the position on the original strike, it's start becoming expensive, you can obviously, and the stock is still moving in that direction, you can pick a further out of the money strike. That was the case here. So at this time, this was worth $1. I think I'm not doing a good job on here because later on, this $1 strike price here for the 135 call will become $4. Do you have? Let's bring that up. Let's bring that up. I should be able to bring that up on here very quickly because I think I saved that just to show you. And then we're going to go to the other screen to see, hey, what was the beginning, the starting point, the lowest point? I don't think it was the lowest point at that week, but on that day, the lowest point was 50 cents. So meaning that for $50, you could have actually started that trade on BIDU. So as I'm struggling on here, I'm not going to struggle. I'm just looking for, I want to get that file. Sorry about this. I should be better prepared to bring you this subscription trade alert service performance review for the week of October 12 to October 16. So, okay, so here we are. I'm inside of the correct folder. So it's, we're trying to keep everything here. So October the 13th, it wasn't the 13th, it was the 14th. That was Wednesday. Thank you, TEDx. And for us, BIDU 135 calls. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to, is it okay? Can I show two screens? So there's going to be this one here. At this time, it was still early in the morning. How do we say that it's early in the morning? It's not 10 Eastern yet because the 10 Eastern is here. So it's relatively early. And then later on, because the name of the file is helping me, 7:56 Pacific time, that 10:56, it's trading at $3.50, there 40 thereabouts. So it went all the way to $4 something. So meaning that after we alerted our traders on here, let's say if they were distracted, but this is something that they are bound to catch. They're supposed to catch. Why? Because we're all monitoring this. Before an option moved to 3,000% gain, okay, it has to go through 100%, 200%, 300%, and all of the like. So the screen that I was sharing here, let's bring this back up to fully get you squared. You're seeing the inside of our Discord. So yeah, we can do this side by side, right? So at this time, very good. This is good. So can we let's go this way. Okay, that's where we can see both. So, okay, it's not the same contract. Now, I don't want to confuse anybody. These are the 135 calls, meaning that the 133 call, they're a little bit more expensive at this time, at the same time, by far, right? But here, this one, it was as low as $51. So even if you were to get in at $1, you have gone to $5. I'm telling you that this other one, the 135 calls, at this time when we printed this, they were at $1 thereabouts, and they went. I just show you this other chart, the screen capture, where they were at least at $3.50 on here. So that's how powerful. But the move itself, the overall move to get to I'm confusing myself. 3,000%. Like the stock, look at the highs that it moved. 9.8%, but it's not typical. Yeah, that's something that we will actually teach you on here. Well, we teach you. You will become familiar, because the question could be, what percentage move do we need to see on the underlying, the stock, in order for option to pay a certain amount? I mean, in this case, for instance, IQ, I don't think this is the highest, but at this time, IQ 23 put, they were up 234%. So it's not linear per se, just to gives you an idea. Other trade that work fine, actually, sneakingly, believe it or not, at this time here, the screen doesn't capture it, but Fiverr, is that how they say it, right? FVRR. It was the first time that we were trading this. This thing was bullish, very strong. I think let's go to this chart on here very quickly. So Fiverr. This is, so it gapped up on Monday. So this is Monday, the 12th, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So in the 3-day, it went from a close of 161 to 183. That's not bad at all. So for us, definitely this is a stock that we will be keeping on the radar. I mean, it's part of our watch list now, so we will be keeping that on the radar. Twilio works as well. Apple calls paid on Monday. And then on Tuesday, now I think the highest that the reach was on Monday, definitely. We were trading the 125 calls. They went all the way to $3 something. By Tuesday, the stock gapped, but then they start playing games. So it actually it was time for the puts. Other trade that were potent this past week, BA, on both directions. This is misleading here to show that, hey, maybe the winning was only on the put side. Friday on expiration day. We need to make a video on how to make money trading stock option with no money. Yeah, because this was the very embodiment of that. I think we're gonna make that video next on here. So yes, we need a timestamp. We need a label on here. So let's grab this, control copy. Could I copy this? If I may, copy, and we need to bring it here. Well, is it 10 bagger? Is it 30 bagger? So that's hi. Can we paste this? My goodness, doing things live is like, okay. So definitely 10 bagger on here by the mix of this. Okay, so this what else do we forget to uplift there or to bring up? So we are continuing our trend in terms of our subscription trade alert service, consistently reporting 10 bagger thereabout, but not more than 10 bagger is the consistent gains that we have seen on here. That we want to bring to as the highlights of this subscription trade alert service review. Until we meet again next weekend, because we do this every Saturday and they are all shared inside of our YouTube channel. So all you have to do, this is the back end of our YouTube channel. If you come in here, there's actually a playlist that you can just search for trade alerts. Okay, subscription trade alerts. You see all of them here, performance. So all of these videos, they will be here. So the full playlist has how many as of now. So if my computer will indulge very quickly, where is my playlist? Oh, here are the playlists. And again, you have access to all of these, right? So, and we invite you to comment and share with your friends in social media. So yeah, so here we have a playlist on Power E-Trade trading earnings with option. We're gonna be adding a lot of video in here shortly because earnings season is around the corner. And yep, subscription trade alert performance review. We had 39 videos in there, obviously. Okay, folks, it was a pleasure bringing you yet another episode of Successful Trading's subscription trade alerts service results without any other form of greeting.